And External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar denied the direct or indirect involvement of agents of the Indian government to quote him in the killing of Khalistani separatist Nijjar. He reiterated that India is not ruling out an investigation into the matter. On whether India views Nijjar as a terrorist, Jaishankar said he leaves it to the judgment of others. Jaishankar made the comments in London during a conversation with veteran journalist Lionel Barber, titled How a Billion People See the World.
Indian government indirect or direct involvement with the killing of that Sikh?
In this case?
Yes.
No.
None. Do you believe he's a terrorist?
You know, he has a track record which is there in the social media. And that track record is a pretty graphic one. So I would leave everybody to make their judgment. Canadian politics has given space to violent and extreme political opinions which advocate separatism from India, including through violent means. And these people have been accommodated in Canadian politics. They are given the freedom to articulate their views. And not just that, it had come to a situation where the diplomats of my country, including the High Commissioner, we've had attacks on the High Commission.
Do you believe that China can accept India as a peer in its Sino-centric view of the world?
You know, there is a certain reality, which is the rise of China. There's an equal reality, the rise of India. The rise may be different, the time frame may be different, the quantitatively or qualitatively they may not be identical. But the fact is, as two countries who are really proximate neighbors, who are the two oldest civilizations of the world, who have survived as nation states, who are in a way exceptional nation states because they are civilizational ones. I think there are realities that need to be recognized, and perhaps each one of us has some tradition of how we look at the world, but traditions at the end of the day also have to take into account contemporary realities. I mean, I am today the fifth largest economy. I am the largest in terms of population. The impact that India would make, I'm the stronger, fastest growing large economy of the world today. So those are realities that have to be factored in anybody's calculation, not just in China's.
On the LAC situation, Dr. Jaishankar said that after China's actions in 2020, trust between the two nations has been vitiated. While there has been some progress in talks to de-escalate the troops build-up, some points of friction are still work in progress.
2020, for whatever reason, the Chinese did not continue to adhere to the agreement, and we had a big movement of troops to the line of actual control, and eventually there was a clash. Quite a few soldiers died. And what that has done is it has really vitiated the relationship. It's important that agreements are kept to. And when that doesn't happen, that too has consequences in terms of credibility and trust.
So we're making some progress in the talks.
The talks there are places where, because we responded again by moving troops in very large numbers. So what happened was we ended up with a number of points where there is very close-up deployment of troops, which is fundamentally dangerous. Since September 2020, we have solved a number of these situations but there are some which are still under discussion.